Two people buy the exact same car on the same day. One drives it off the showroom floor, brand new. The other buys the same model, 3 years old, certified by the dealer. 15 years later, one of them spent about $10,000 more to drive the same vehicle down the same roads. I have been a mechanic and a used car guy for more than 25 years, and I will tell you the thing the showroom never will. How you buy a car matters almost as much as which car you buy. There are really only 3 doors into car ownership. Door 1, brand new. Door 2, certified pre-owned, what the lot calls CPO. Door 3, plain used. Most folks pick a door on a gut feeling, then pay for that feeling for the next decade and a half. So I ran the full math using real numbers from Kelley Blue Book, Experian, IC Cars, and RepairPal. Price, depreciation, interest, insurance, and repairs. All of it. Over a full 15 years. And the winner is not the one most people expect. Quick note before we start. I am running the same compact SUV through all 3 doors at 15,000 miles a year, so 225,000 miles over 15 years, gas around $3.30 a gallon, and insurance and fee numbers from Beloe. The average new car now costs over $49,000 according to Kelley Blue Book, so this is serious money. And stick around to the end because I am going to give you 5 tips to win no matter which door you pick. Number 1 is one almost nobody uses, and it can save you the price of a small used car all by itself. Let's get into it. Round 1. The price to get in. Let's start where everybody starts. The sticker. Door 1, new. For our example, a typical new compact SUV runs about $35,000. Drive it off the lot, it's all yours, and so is every dollar it's about to lose. Door 2, certified pre-owned. A 3-year-old version of that same SUV has already shed a big chunk of its value. Call it about $24,000 of car plus the CPO premium. IC Cars found certified cars cost around 3.6% more than the same used car without the badge, usually $1,000 to $1,500 on a mainstream model. So call our CPO SUV about $25,500. Door 3, plain used. Skip the certification, go a couple of years older, and a 5-year-old version lands around $19,000. Round 1 is an easy win for the user, but the sticker is the smallest part of this story. The real money is hiding behind a door you can't see. Round 2, depreciation, the silent killer. This is the round that decides everything, and most buyers never see it coming. Depreciation is the value your car bleeds just by getting older. A new car loses about 20% in the first year and close to 45% by year 5. That comes straight from Kelley Blue Book and IC Cars, which studied hundreds of thousands of vehicles. Here's what that means in plain English. The new buyer eats that entire cliff. On a $35,000 SUV, that's roughly $16,000 gone in 5 years, and they paid full price to be standing there when it fell. The CPO buyer? A stranger had already eaten the worst of it for them. They step in after the steep part of the slide is over. The used buyer eats even less because by 5 or 6 years old, the car is done with its biggest drop. I watch this every single week. A guy buys a new car, drives home feeling like a king, and by dinner the car is worth thousands less. The smart money lets somebody else take that punch. Round 2 goes to used, with CPO right on its heels. Round 3, the warranty and repair gap. Now, the round where new and CPO punchback is the entire reason CPO exists. A new car comes wrapped in a full factory warranty, usually 3 years or 36,000 miles bumper to bumper, and 5 years or 60,000 miles on the powertrain. For a while, big repairs are simply not your problem. A plain used car, you are on your own from minute 1. No warranty, no safety net, and no clue how the last owner treated it. CPO splits the difference, and this is its superpower. To get certified, the car passes a thorough inspection, often with 150 points or more, and comes with a manufacturer-backed extended warranty. Toyota and Honda, for example, stretch powertrain coverage to 7 years or 100,000 miles from the original sale date. Hyundai goes 10 years or 100,000. So, a certified 3-year-old can still have years of factory protection left. I have watched a used buyer get hit with a $4,000 transmission 3 weeks after purchase. The CPO buyer hands that same repair to the dealer and pays nothing. That is what the premium really buys. Peace of mind. Round 3 goes to new, with CPO a very close second. Round 4 The interest rate trap. Here's a cost almost nobody adds up, and it quietly punishes the used buyer. The loan price is not the same across all three doors. According to Experian's early 2026 numbers, the average new car loan rate is about 6.4%, while the average used car loan rate is about 11.4%. That is not a small gap. That is night and day. So, the used buyer who felt clever saving money on the sticker can hand a big piece of it right back at the finance desk. On a 5-year loan, that higher rate can cost a couple of thousand extra dollars in interest. Ouch. Here's the trick. The lot won't volunteer. CPO cars usually qualify for near-new financing, sometimes special manufacturer rates as low as 1% to 5%. So, a certified car can give you used car depreciation savings with new car interest. Best of both worlds. Round 4 goes to the new and CPO, tied. The plain used buyer pays the hidden tax. Round 5, insurance one more cost, and it follows the car's value. Insurance is priced based on your car's value and repair costs. A brand new car is worth the most and costs the most to repair, so it costs the most to cover. The older and cheaper the car, the lower the premium tends to run. Over 15 years, the new buyer might pay a few thousand more in premiums than the used buyer, with CPO landing in the middle. It is not the biggest number on this list, but it leans the same way as everything else. The more car you buy up front, the more you pay to protect it. Round 5 goes to used, with CPO second again. You can feel the pattern forming. Round 6, the reliability multiplier. Now, the part that surprises people, and it is the most important thing I can tell you all night. The winner of this whole contest is not fixed. It flips depending on the model you pick. And the reason is repair risk. RepairPal tracks what cars cost to keep running. A Toyota averages around $441 a year. A BMW? About $968, and BMW ranks near the bottom for reliability. The average car sits around $652. Here's why that flips the math. If you buy a rock-solid used Toyota or Honda, the repair risk is so low that skipping the warranty barely costs you a thing. Used wins clean. But buy a used luxury car or a known problem brand with no warranty, and one bad year can erase every dollar you saved. On those, CPO, or even new, is the safer money. Some may find it surprising, but the real question is not new versus used. It is reliable versus risky. Match the door to the car. Round 6 is a draw, and it is the rule that ties this whole video together. The final math. So let's add it all up. Same compact SUV, 15 years, 225,000 miles, all three doors. Buy it new, and you are looking at around $103,000 over 15 years. Buy it certified pre-owned, and you land around $93,000. Buy it plain used, and you come in around $91,000. And there it is. On raw dollars, used wins, with CPO right on its bumper. And new is the most expensive way into the very same car by about 10 grand. But look how close CPO and used are. That last couple of $1,000s is the price of a warranty and a clean inspection. For a reliable model, plain used is the value king. For anything with repair risk, CPO is the smart money pick. Because one big failure on the used car flips the whole thing. And new only makes sense when there's a fat incentive on the table, like 0% financing or when you simply need the newest safety tech and a full warranty. Remember my first video in this series? The average car costs about $100,000 over 15 years. The door you walk through decides which side of that number you land on. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it now. The link is in the description. 5 tips to win big now. As promised, 5 ways to win no matter which door you walk through. Tip number 1, and this is the one almost nobody uses. Make the new car compete with the used one. When an automaker is pushing 0% financing or big cash back to move a slow seller, run the full math. Sometimes a 0% new car loan actually beats an 11% used car loan over 5 years. Get the new quote, get the used quote, and compare the total cost, not the sticker. This single move can swing thousands. Tip number 2. Price the CPO premium against a plain warranty. A certified car usually costs $1,000 to $1,500 more than the same used car. Before you pay for it, get a quote on a separate extended warranty. If that warranty costs more than the premium, the certification is a steal. If it costs less, skip CPO and buy the warranty yourself. Tip number 3. Match the door to the model. Look the car up on RepairPal before you choose. Cheap to run Toyota, Honda, or Mazda. Buy it used and pocket the savings. Luxury badge or a brand with a repair reputation. Buy CPO and let the manufacturer carry the risk. Tip number 4. Get your loan before you reach the lot. Walk in with a pre-approval from your bank or credit union. The used car rate at the dealer's desk is often the worst one in the building. A pre-approval gives you a number to beat and kills the interest rate trap before it starts. Tip number 5. My favorite. And it works on all 3 doors. Buy in the 2 to 4 year sweet spot, then keep it for 15 years. That window has already shed the worst of its depreciation, but still has most of its life left. The longer you hold a paid-off car, the cheaper every single mile becomes. The people who lose at this game are the ones who trade in every 3 years and eat the depreciation cliff over and over. Here's the bottom line. The cheapest way to own a car is almost never to buy it brand new. Certified pre-owned gives most people the best mix of savings and safety. Plain used wins on pure dollars if you pick a reliable model, and new only pays off with a real incentive or a real need for the latest tech. Pick your door with the math, not your mood. Buy in that sweet spot, hold it for the long haul, and let the savings work for you instead of the dealer. So tell me in the comments, which door do you usually walk through, new, certified, or used? And what is the longest you have ever kept a car? And if you want to see which kind of engine wins this same 15-year money fight, go watch my previous video, EV versus hybrid versus gas, the real 15-year cost. The winner there surprised a lot of people, and it just might change what you park in your driveway next. If this video was useful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It only takes a second and helps more drivers find this channel before they make costly mistakes. For straight talk, no fluff, helpful videos, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I post new videos every week, and every single one is designed to save you money and make your life easier. And please share it, because the best thing you can do for a friend is make sure they see this before they need it.